Hey! Bet you weren't expecting to see a wild Zac pop out of one of these. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I've got some good news. I've been rooting around in these packs, and they've got some pretty awesome cards in here. Like, I've been looking around, and they've got this other thing. Welcome back to TriBit Council, where after just a month, we've got a whole new set of Pokemon cards, thanks to the release of Shiny Revelry. Now, in a minute, we'll talk about chase cards, and at some point in this video, I'll probably yap about battles and missions and all that good stuff. But before we get into all that, this is a pack opening video first and foremost, so let's whet our appetite with a couple free daily packs. All right, so here it is, Shiny Revelry. We got it front and center with the other two packs that have come out in the last few months. I'm sure you've seen a little bit on this. There's been a ton of card leaks. Pretty much everything was available as of the day before this pack came out. So I won't be too surprised, honestly, with the cards that come out. But I will be hoping to, here we go, Drifloon, get some good cards. Let's go! Okay, so this isn't going to be, this was never going to be a chase card, but it's no surprise to people, I hope, that I love Bidoof, and for those of you who've watched for a while, I'm a big Bidoof fan. So this guy's so funny. I just love the look of this guy. He's so chonky. I can't get enough of Bidoof. He's the best guy. One of my favorites for sure. So, first free packs out of the way. We've got all kinds of new cards coming in. Let's hope we keep it that way with some more new cards. I haven't seen too much on these new cards yet, but I don't think many of them looked super promising for battles. I could be totally wrong. We'll see. But I think mostly we can just focus on aesthetics, which I think is good, given that it's a shiny pack. That's kind of the whole point of shinies in general. So we got Team Rocket, Varoom, that's got a shiny version of it, in case you didn't know. We got Hitmonlee, Riolu, and, oh geez, don't make me pronounce this. Grafii? Hold on, let me look at the pronunciation for this guy. Okay, the guy I just looked up called it Grafii, so I think I was pretty close with that first take. Another set of news, very happy with that. We'll see how quickly the news stop. This is a somewhat big pack. If you saw our PNN announcement for this, you know that it's fairly large in terms of the amount of cards coming in it. You may see 72 cards there for the Pokédex and think that's not a ton. Triumphant Light had, I think, 75. So why am I calling it a big pack? There's a lot of duplicates for this one. I think there's 110 cards total outside of like the Pokédex numbers. Okay, sorry, hold up. I'll continue on that in a second, but we just got a flash and that's huge. So we got Weasel, one of my favorite guys as well. Not favorite, but you know, like he's Gen 4. So all the Gen 4s are big in my heart. Hey, a 2-star Iono. Let's go. All right. A quick 2-star in the free packs. That is nothing to be sad about. Not one of our chase cards, so luckily I wouldn't have had to like check things off prematurely. But that's a great one to get. You know, I really like the look of the trainer full arts. I think they turn out really well, especially Red, who again in the PNN video that we put out, you can see the image of him. But that card looks amazing too. Wouldn't be upset about getting that. Not necessarily a chase card, but. All right, that's one for the book. So like I was saying, you can see there's a ton more cards, actually 111, not 110, in this, we'll call it a dex, but technically there's only 72 Pokemon. It's because there's so many duplicates with the shinies and the full arts and everything like that. So you can expect there to be quite a few cards to pick up. It is a fairly decently sized pack, even though it does say 72, which I think is amongst the smaller of the expansions so far. In terms of the number it displays. Last free pack here. Let's get right into it. No flash, and that's okay. Magmar, like that guy. Saw him in a battle earlier. That was promising looking. Oh, and Cyclizar. I also saw this guy in one of the solo battles earlier. I like his over-acceleration ability. At first, I thought it was going to be stacking, so I don't know if you saw, but the you get plus 20 to your next turn. I thought it was going to stack, so that it was plus 20, and then it's going to be 40 plus 20, and then 60 plus 20, and I thought that was ridiculous, but that's not how it works. It's just 40 every time he attacks consecutively. So not busted necessarily, but pretty good for one cost card. So we've worked our way through all the free packs that I have today, and we do have a whole bunch of hourglasses, almost 360. I'm sure by the time we get through the first 210 packs, I'll have leveled up and we'll have the full 360, but there'll be 30 more packs worth of opening today. Before we get into those 30 packs, let's get into some chase cards. There's a whole lot of cool cards in this set, so let's give ourselves something to look forward to, something to hope for while we're pulling Chase cards, for anybody who doesn't know, is just the cards that you're hoping to get out of a specific pack. So let's take a peek down here in the rare card section and see what we might like to get out of this set. Now, I know it's probably not plausible, but the gold Pokeball card is super awesome. I see everybody talking about it. It'll be the ultimate flex because a lot of people use the Pokeball card, and it's just extra. You know, you throw out a gold card and have it be the Pokeball of all things. That's quite the flex. Not necessarily a chase card because I don't want to set us up for failure too much, but I will say Charizard EX, I can't not put him in the chase cards. The dark palette on Charizard instead of the orange is so awesome looking. It's one of the more popular shinies for a reason. It's definitely got to be one of our chase cards for today. A lot of the other shinies for this set I'm actually a little bit disappointed with. I'm not huge on any of them, but if I had to pick one more shiny for our chase cards, I think I'm going to go with Charmander. It'd be cool to have the full set shiny, but Charmander especially, I like his shiny card. Getting into the more regular cards, I'm going to throw Bibarel EX in there. And can I just take a minute to stop and talk about this Bibarel EX card? I've talked earlier on how much I love Bidoof, and the one thing I don't love about Bidoof is when he evolves and he becomes Bibarel, because I think Bibarel just looks ridiculous, so doofy, such a downgrade from the perfect aesthetic that is Bidoof. But that is with the exception of this Bibarel EX card. I'm so happy that this card is in the game because it redeems Bibarel for me. This design is already one of my favorites, where it's kind of like the cartoony design they have on some of these cards, and just the plethora of adorable Bibarels, they made him adorable. I mean, normally I don't like this guy. I think he looks a little ridiculous, like I said, but this card, it's perfect. It's got the whole Bidoof line in the ups for me now. I don't have to be upset about him evolving anymore. So Bibarel EX, this is definitely like number one. This is the one that I want the most out of this set. A close second when it comes to these rainbow bordered 2-star cards though is this Pikachu. It looks absolutely insane. That would be an awesome one to get. Battle-wise, he looks pretty viable with the 150 damage for 3 energy. There's all kinds of electric support cards out there, like Volkner. Then there's like Magneton. You can Dawn stuff from Magneton onto Pikachu. Pachirisu in this new set has an ability where it stacks electric energy onto your benched Pokemon. Out of all the cards in this set that we're chasing so far, one of the more battle-viable options. Honorable mentions for our chase cards is regular full art Pikachu EX. This guy's super cool too. He's not quite as awesome looking as the rainbow bordered illustration rare that we were talking about, but I still like the design of him. I just like Pikachu in general. He's up there with my faves. Dishonorable mention real quick is this Wigglytuff. Ugh. It's just something about it, like the texture of it and just the way it's so close to the card camera, whatever you want to call it, like the POV. It's gross. I'm already not a huge fan of Wigglytuff, but I don't know what this set has some real scary cards in it. That one, and if you see the animation that goes with Giratina EX, some scary stuff in this set, along with all of the cool shiny and designs that have been added. But wasting less time, let's talk about the 1-star chases. We're looking for Buizel. He's that cartoony art style that I like, and I mentioned earlier that I like Buizel quite a bit. And then Goldango. I also really think the Goldango art looks cool. He's surfing. I like that aesthetic and all the coins flying everywhere. So I think this is a pretty solid chase card set. In the past videos, we haven't done the best job of collecting these chase cards, which I'm aware of, but I don't want to pull back our expectations. I think they're chase cards for a reason. You know, they're rare, and that's the ones that we're really looking after. I don't want to pull any punches. So, all right, putting in our first pack of 10 here. We're lined up here. Let's hope for some flashes. Nothing. A 0, a big fat 0. I don't know how people have been doing with this set, if they've been getting lucky or not. I've seen graphs or whatever showing that the trend of pull rates on these packs have slowly been going down over time with each new release. Few news there, that's nice, but I'm hoping that it's not the case with this one. I'm hoping we kind of plateaued in terms of how hard it is to pull good cards. A couple new cards there. Ekans, Palmo. I didn't realize this guy was in the set at first, and I think that's interesting. I like Palmot. I wish they had done a little bit more with his design, where he doesn't just stand up, but I think he's cute. I think he's cool. Then we got Weedle, Team Rocket Grunts again, Riolu's, Charmander. Okay, there's the new Charmander. Getting a decent amount of repeats so far. That's kind of to be expected. And okay, we've got some glow in the background here. So we've got something, hopefully. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was way sooner than I was expecting to see it. Okay, quick 2-star on the Team Rocket Grunts. Another character full art. Trainer full art. That's what I should be saying. That's nice. Are we gonna get another one out of this? There's no way, right? Yeah, okay, so just that one, just the 2-star. Not that I'm asking for more. I'm happy to just get the 2-star. Not sure why that's not a flash, but happy to get it nonetheless. Tatsuguri, this is an interesting one. I've never been huge on this guy. His full art looks kind of cool. Red, that's going to be a good trainer card to have. Oh, ooh, another glowy background. Okay, time to get excited. I don't think it's going to pop up early on us again this time, so we can reveal it like we would expect to. Here we go. Oh! The 2 Shiny Hex Beedrill EX. Not the Charizard that we were looking for, but a shiny. This is good. This is some good pulls so far. Again, not sure why we're not getting a flash out of this, but ooh, look how this like shine rotates on it when you move it. Neat. This guy does seem pretty cool. I like that he's 2 energy and he kind of like whittles down other people's energy. He's got a decent amount of health too. So not a bad 3-stage evolution, or 2-stage evolution, I think it is technically. Might even be battle viable. We'll see. Tinkatink, aw, sitting there in the mines, all unhappy. Sorry, Tinkatink. There's the regular Beedrill EX. So now we can make a Beedrill EX deck if we want to, and have the ability to flex with it. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Another Tinkatink. We're on pack 9, by the way. Got a bunch of new cards coming in though, so I've been pretty happy with it. Last pack. Can we get anything here? It doesn't look like we're glowing in the background. So that's okay. Got the Kakuna. Pretty sure we've got Weedle in this 10 pack as well. So a good line here. Lots of new cards. Some great 2-star / 2 Shiny Hex pulls. Very happy with those. Good stuff here. Good stuff on this first pack. Let's hope this luck kind of keeps up for us. No chase cards yet, but I'm not discouraged quite yet. I think we are still got some cards in store, so there's a good chance that we could pull something off here. Pokédex is updated through 39 cards out of 72 now, so we're making good headway here. Looks like that's where the Shiny Hexes are placed. I'm interested to see how rare these Shiny Hex cards are. If they have like a hierarchy in mind for if they're on par with stars, if they're on par with diamonds. I mean, obviously they're more rare than diamonds, but oh, last pack magic there. There's a flash waiting for us at the end. That's exciting. So I'm really interested to see what like the pull rates are and how shiny cards are treated in terms of their rarity. Got Palmot, final evolution of that line. As you can see, not a lot of change between Palmo, which we've got right here. Palmy's got to be my favorite of the 3 in that line. So cute, the little guy. Gimme Ghoul. All right, there's the pre-evolution of one of our chase cards. Maybe that's a premonition of what's to come. Another Licky Licky, Floatzel, Pokemon Center Lady. This one also looks like a pretty good card for battle. Being able to heal things and recover status conditions. That's the big one. I was fighting one of the solo battles earlier, and they had like, oh, Tauros, but fire version. Interesting. All right, cool. I didn't realize this guy was here. That's some nice art for him, though. But I was fighting one of the battles earlier, and I got confused by, like, I think the new Spirit Tomb that came out with this set. I didn't realize how annoying confusion was as a status condition. Like, sleep and paralysis kind of go away after you flip for them, but confusion just stays. So it can continually prevent you from attacking if you're flipping poorly. Got Paldean Wooper. Wooper, one of Angelina's favorites. Quagsire, I should say. Not a huge reaction for Wugtrio EX. He's kind of cool. He's doing like that Dragonite thing where he's attacking random people, but just a 4 diamond card, so nothing to write home about. And I don't know that I'd use Wugtrio all that much. There's a lot of other water type Pokemon cards that are better. So here we are at pack 10. We've got our flash on this one. There's a regular Iono from before we got that other one. Final card is... Yay! We did it, everybody! We got the freaking chase card for once, naturally out of a pack. Very happy about that. And we've still got a whole nother 10 pack to go, so potential for more there. But Buizel, One of the first ones I picked out for the chase cards for this set when I was looking through them. Very happy about this. One chase card down. Let's see what else we can do with this this last set here. So like I kind of expected us to with opening all these packs, we just leveled up, giving us the last 12 hourglasses needed for another 10-pack opening. Let's get this last 10-pack underway. See if we can't get some last pack magic in this one as well. Get another one of our chase cards, hopefully. Let's see. Hopefully a lot of flashes here as well. The flashes seem to indicate what we actually want in terms of the chase cards, so maybe the... No flashes, that's okay. We've seen that 2 stars can come out of these packs even when there's no flash, so we know that it doesn't mean we're over yet. Doesn't mean anything too damning, I don't think. Flipping through, we got a lot of extras so far, which is to be expected after we've opened 30 of these packs. I mean, that's am I doing that right? 150 cards? Yeah, 150 cards in a 77 Pokédex or 72 Pokédex deck. Another 2-star. What did I tell you? No flash, but we still got the 2-star. Another character. Oh, I don't know why they're giving away the character art so much. And I don't know why out of all of them they chose not to give us red exclusively, even though I talked about them earlier and talked them up earlier. But very happy with this. Sorry I showed off a little bit there at the end. I just wanted to show off the card. I don't usually like to cheat and peek, but another 2-star in the books. Very happy about that. Nurse Joy. Potentially one of our battle ready decks. Look at this. Are you seeing this? B-Barrel EX. You're looking at me and you're telling me that I'm supposed to evolve my Bidoof into this guy. I don't mean to hate. B-Barrel is cool. If you're a B-Barrel fan, I apologize. But he's just so silly. He's just so goofy and not necessarily in the good way. I can't get past it. I love Bidoof too much to evolve him into that. You know? Hey, Lucario. Okay, that's cool. Not sure how this guy will look. I know he's been very popular with his previous versions of the cards where he's boosting the fighting type's damage. So it'll be interesting to see if he pops up in regular play. Oh my god. You guys? Another chase card? I was actually shocked when I pulled that because there's no flash, there's no warning. It just pops up out of nowhere. Guys, this is the Charizard. This is the one that we wanted. That's insane. I thought, no way. Maybe another one of like the 1-star illustration rares, but Charizard EX in the flesh, shining like the sun. Some crazy luck on this set, you guys. Some absolutely insane luck on the pulls here. So happy with how this has turned out. Much better than our previous videos, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, we can end happy here. I got the Palmy too. That's hype. Last pack magic, whatever. Who cares? Lucario EX again. Doesn't matter. We already got our Charizard. We got what we needed. We came for. I don't know. 2 chase cards. I can't ask for much better. I told you I was being ambitious, and we still managed to get them. So, do we want to even check Wonder Picks? This is kind of like the tradition, as we go for a Wonder Pick right at the end. Is there anything even worth pulling out of these Wonder Picks right now? Hey, okay. So there's a Goldango right there. It is one of our chase cards. Could this be a 3 chase card video? Are we thinking? I got plenty of hourglasses Wonder Pick wise. And even without it, I had enough stamina. I'm so in debate of where to grab this guy. You know what? We're going top middle. And I like how they do this new Wonder Pick. Dang. You know what? I was almost thinking to pick the original spot, but I second guessed myself. I like how they're doing that new Wonder Pick. It's actually good that I went in and did this because we can talk about how this new update has released a new way of doing Wonder Picks where it kind of reveals them slowly. I don't know, it's a small thing, but I like it. So nothing crazy in terms of the Wonder Pick there, but great pulls overall for this set. I mentioned earlier that we could talk about the battles and stuff. I kind of touched on battle stuff a little bit throughout the video, but the solo battles, I gotta say, not super tough from what I've seen so far. Definitely easier than the last Arceus release, which is kind of why I was thinking maybe this set wouldn't be as battle oriented as the Arceus Triumphant Light set was. But it remains to be seen. You know, the meta could always shift and we could get something crazy here in the next coming month or so. I will warn you right now that I believe at the end of April we are expecting another whole entire set, not just an expansion. I may be misremembering that, but I know at the very least there's supposed to be new cards coming at the end of April. So have that in mind. If this one snuck up on you, make sure you have all of the Wonder Pick and pack hourglasses that you could possibly want. And apart from that, not a whole lot to say about the missions. I'm going through and collecting them right now. Most of them are collection based, it seems like. I think I've said all that I wanted to. We can motion to end things here. All those opposed, you can click through. You may have noticed at the beginning of the video that I had 4 free packs to open. It's because I just activated the premium pass at the end of the month. If you're wondering why that specific timing was important, you can click through, check out the premium pass video that we've got on the channel, and then all those in favor, you can just hit subscribe. That way, either way, you can catch us in the next one. Thanks guys, good luck with your pack openings, and we'll see you next time.